Hi, everybody. This is Alan Freed. Back in 1951 in Cleveland, we coined a phrase that became the biggest pop musical era in the world. The words rock and roll.
I used to listen to the radio. Sounds of yesterday are what I know. From Cleveland, Alan Freed came along one day. He brought a stack of wax that paved the way. Tinted Winds had Lacey and Murray the K. Mad Daddy following the swing and soiree. Peter Tripp with the curly hair in the third row. Frankie Crocker, Dr. Jive, and Jocko had all the soul. Paul Sherman was the Crown Prince way back when. Al Jackson, Rocky G played that Motown again. New York rock my radio. Rock and roll radio. New York radio. Rock and roll radio. MCA with Jake, Dandy Dan, and BMR. Oh, how we love that radio blasting in our car. J.O.B., Gary Stevens, and Dean Anthony. We wore our good guy sweatshirts for everyone to see. On ABC, Scott so made his name. After all those years with Ingram, we'll never be the same. HOA, Babalu, Bob Dayton, Charlie Greer, playing top 40 music for everyone to hear. Harry still spins along with Ron Lundy. Cousin Brucey will always be part of my family tree. New York rock my radio. Rock and roll radio. New York radio. Rock and roll radio. Now wait a minute. FM came along with a brand new sound. Progressive rock on NEW got the word around. Roscoe, Allison, and that ghoulish sack. Will freeform radio ever come back? Jonathan Schwartz, Vince Skelter, and Pete Fornatell. They told us many tales and they would never scream and yell. Dave Herman, Tony Pig, and Jimmy Fink. Spin those album cuts, cause you're making us think. Gus Gossett, George Michael, Wolfman Jack, and Peter Bush. Dickie Heatherton and Bobby Wizard Wayne. The very hip Alex Bennett and the wild Will the Young were driving their bosses insane. Came the 70s, everyone would dress up and dance. Paco's playing disco, so you might take the chance. New York rock my radio, rock and roll radio. New York radio, rock and roll radio. I still listen to the radio. The sounds of today are part of what I know. Jim Kerr has the morning on PLJ. St. John takes the power in the middle of the day. Personalities like Imus on NBC. The Morning Zoo with Scott Shannon is the place to be. Howard Stern, the Cope on K-Rock, and J.J. Kennedy. From the Big Apple, Connecticut to New Jersey. The urban sounds of BLS with Sergio Dean. Ken Spiderweb and Chuck Leonard will hip you to the scene. Kiss FM with funk and rap always tops the numbers game. Carol Miller, Meg, and Mary Thomas never sound the same. Z100 with Hollywood and Jack the Whack. QHT Hot 103 has put the fire back. There's 30 years of oldies on CBS FM. So good to hear those records on the airwaves again. Mr. Music looks back and the years don't stop. Rocky Reed spins the platters in the doo-wop shop. Don Bob's behind the hits and Max is all night. Bobby J is the man and Bill Brown does it right. My radio's on and my mind's running loose. The professor sounds so good and there's always Cousin Bruce. Go, 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 go. All the years of the radio, INS, UCA, ABC, where did you go? MGM, KTU, WWRL, will remember the songs that you played so well. Alan Freed was the king, way back when. Murray the K, B. Mitchell Reed, I wanna hear you again.
This is Murray the K, signing it to you as the fifth Beatle. I am delighted to bring you